Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day. Brody, we have been on a heater coming out of the All-Star break, man, on the Jam Session right here at Pickdawgz Premium and in the All Access Club, man. Seeing the board extremely well at Pickdawgz Premium. 5-0 sweep on Thursday, 3-0 sweep last night. My All Access members, brother, up like 35 units. So $1,000 player, bro, that's up over 35K in 2 days. I know you guys right here, if you've been parlaying the right way, like I know a lot of you do, you made a ton of money these last couple days, man. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that tune in and watch this video. We got a small card today. Just 3 games. We're finna cook it up and try to smash it per usual, man. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including my NBA player of the day, man. We smashed it last night with that play with the Houston Rockets, man. Houston, we have a problem. Hey, them boys be balling at the crib. We know that. We've been on Houston at home all season. What do we say about the Rockets? On the road, auto fade. You're going to make a pretty penny at the end of the season when you look up and see the numbers on what you made on fading Houston on the road. At home, they're just a different team. It's crazy how night and day they are. They D'd up KD and Booker and them last night and pulled out the outright win. Shout out them boys, man. Seeing the board extremely well on that NBA play of the day, hitting at like a 58% clip. We are currently 57, 36, and 4 last 97 on that NBA play of the day. We've hit both coming out of the break. Let's hit a third one tonight. You guys can scoop that play up, man. Today, over at Pickdawgz Premium, smaller card, just 3 games, but we're going to cook it up and try to smash it per usual. So without further ado, let's do exactly that. Let's keep this momentum rolling forward. Let's make some money tonight. And without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. First game up. We got the Orlando Magic out on the road facing the Detroit Pistons. Pistons, 7.5-point home dogs here in this one. All right. Both of these two teams have played one game coming out of the break. Magic won outright at Cleveland, 116-109. Thing about that game, Donovan Mitchell did not play. So there was that. But, hey, Magic, sizable road dog, that's their spot. Pistons, they got their doors blown off on the road by the Indiana Pacers, 129-115. We've already seen these two teams play twice this season. Orlando has kicked the crap out of Detroit in both, 123-91 on the 8th of December, 111-99 on the 4th of February. The first one was in Orlando. The second one was in Detroit. Detroit coming off a significant road trip. When you look at it in that aspect, like they haven't played a home game in quite some time is basically all I'm saying when I say that. It's Magic or nothing for me here. Yes, I know before the All-Star break, the Detroit Pistons were covering point spreads in certain situations. In this one, I just think the Magic are head and shoulders the better team. Am I overly enthused with laying 7.5 with Orlando? No, not really. But if they play their best brand of basketball, in my mind, they win this game by like 15 plus points. Like they're that much better than Detroit, in my opinion. Orlando, best ATS team in basketball. There's no team better in the NBA for making money this season. Number 2 is our favorite money-making team, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies, but we've been betting Orlando a ton this season. We love the Magic here on the Jam Session. I think they kicked the crap out of Detroit. I was really trying to find an angle to not take Orlando. I couldn't really find it. So give me the Magic. I think they win the game by double digits. Hopefully, we hear that theme song on the timeline again. Love when I hear that theme song. Every time I hear it, I'm going to tag My guy Wayne Scott. We call them the Wayne Scotts on the morning show. Next game up, man. I think this is the game of the day. We got the best team in the league, the Boston Celtics, out on the road facing the New York Knicks. Knicks, 7.5-point home dogs in this one. Interesting game. Celtics, they're rolling, winning games-wise. Hey, they win damn near every game they play. They've only lost 12 times this season. ATS-wise is where they find themselves in trouble. About a 50-50 ATS team, as you can see on your screen. 26, 27, and 3 against the number. Knicks were really banged up heading into the All-Star break. Coming out of it, they're healthier. They did beat up on the Philadelphia 76ers on the road first game out. That's encouraging to see. Of course, they're still missing Randall. They're still missing Anunoby, and they're still missing Mitchell Robinson. But Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hardenstein, the guys that were really banged up heading into the break, they're healthy for this one. The Celtics are extremely healthy. Everybody's in for Boston. The Boston Celtics have kicked the crap out of the New York Knicks all 3 meetings this season. 133-123 was the last time they played on the 8th of December. 114-98 was the score back in November on the 13th. Both of those 2 games were in Boston, and then the Knicks lost the first one as well in New York to the Celtics, 108-104 on the 25th of October. So these guys haven't played in, 2 months, almost 3, low-key 3 months. And I would say the Knicks are a different team now than they were the first 3 meetings of the season. They're going to play one more time on the 11th of May. Or April, I'm sorry. The 11th of April. They're going to play again for the last and final time this season. That game will be in Boston. Hey, when I think of these 2 teams, this is what I think of. I think this low-key could be the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll see. I think Boston's a right in. They're going to be in there. Can the Knicks get healthy and beat Milwaukee to make the Eastern Conference Finals, I think, is the million-dollar question. I'm on the Knicks in this one tonight, fellas. I am. The Knicks, they've showed up for the big games in Madison Square Garden this season. I remember, didn't they win Christmas Day in the Garden, New Year's Day in the Garden, triple revenge spot at home at the crib against a team that's beating up on them, a team they know they're probably going to have to go through if they want to get to the ultimate goal of winning a championship. I don't think the Knicks are title contenders, but that doesn't mean that the belief in the goal isn't to do that. Celtics are the best team in the league. I say that all the time. But their road numbers are concerning against the spread, and that's what we're looking at here. I know they've beaten up on them 3 times this season, but they were way earlier in the season. I'm on the Knicks in this one. I think the Knicks, in all honesty, have a legitimate shot to win this game outright in the Garden. But getting 7.5 points in my back pocket, I'm going to take it. I think they compete at least. Keep this game competitive. Is Boston the better team? Yes. But do I think the Knicks compete in the Garden? I do. Give me the 7.5 points in my back pocket. Last game up, man. Last game of the day. We got the Brooklyn Nets out on the road facing the Minnesota Timberwolves, a.k.a. the House of Disappointment. Man, it's crazy how long we've been calling them that, and it still fits that team perfectly. We had Milwaukee money line yesterday. Shout out the Bucks. Bucks needed a statement win, man, and a statement win they got last night. This game is probably my least favorite of the 3 today. I could make an argument for both sides. I can make the argument that the Timberwolves come in here, lock in off the loss at home. They are, in my opinion, the head and shoulders better team. But, of course, I hate laying points with Minnesota. I just can't trust them in certain aspects. The Nets, on the other hand, we saw them come out, lose their first game as well. They lost to the Toronto Raptors on the road, really concerning. 121-93, got aired out. They fired their coach over the break. I thought that coming out of it, they might have played hard for the new coach. That didn't happen. So I don't really trust them either. If you can get aired out on the road in Toronto, you certainly can get aired out by Minnesota in a bounce back spot at home. So tough game. Not rushing to the window to bet this one. Probably going to leave this one alone in its entirety. I do lean towards the Minnesota Timberwolves in the bounce back spot. Defensively, they should lock in and hold the Nets down. The Nets scored 93 points against Toronto. So I think the best defensive team in the league, the Timberwolves, can do something similar. And then offensively, if they get rolling, they should win this game fairly comfortably. Do I hate betting Minnesota at sizable numbers? Yes, I do. They're the house of disappointment. I say that all the time. But this should be a spot where they beat up on a team they're head and shoulders better than. So small lean for me in our last and final game on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making Saturday. Small card in the NBA. Probably just one play. You can scoop it up, my NBA play of the day. But we've been red hot over at Pickdawgz Premium. 8-0 coming out of the All-Star break. 5-0 on Thursday. 3-0 last night on the premium side. All access members, bro, they are up like 35 units, I want to say, coming out of the break. And $1,000 better, bro, that's $35K. And that's what the All Access Club is for, the bigger bettors out there. If you are a big better out there, you should seriously think about joining the All Access Club, man. Information for that is in the description below. Text the number if you believe it's for you. Running a promotion today. If you scoop the All Access Club today, you also get my guy Costy's College Hoops All Access, and he's been on a tear in College Hoops. So 2 for 1 today if you sign up, man, just because I'm rocking with you boys. And we're so hot right now, I want you guys to make money. That's what I want you guys to do. So take advantage of it. Text the number in the description below. You have to be a big better, though. But the reason I say that is because you have to be able to handle the volume of betting the NBA pretty big nightly. And if you are, you're going to enjoy some tremendous profits, and I really believe you should join the Access Club. That's my pitch for it. Hey, you can join me at Pickdawgz Premium as well, bro. I'm tearing it up there as well. Money Making Saturday. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward, man. I got some college hoops plays in there on this small NBA card, but huge NBA card back tomorrow on a Sunday. Y'all know I cook it up and try to smash it per usual. Appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls. I really, really do. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. See y'all soon. I'm out of here. Peace.